Hey everybody, I'm Blitz. Welcome back to... almost said RimWorld. Oxygen not included. Today is another great day in our mysterious little colony, where we're sometimes crash-landed in space, or somehow we crash-landed in space. Today, or I guess yesterday, or the last time we played the game, we made up this wonderful little room where their stress disappears, and they become the happiest colonists in the history of happy colonists, or duplicates in the history of duplicates. Which is still mind-boggling to me, like, why do we have... how did we get water in? Oh, we're pumping. Shoots! Well, I guess that don't matter too much. Yeah, right? It's pumping water in here, I think. Why? How did... what? How did water get in there? Oh, the water drained out of the pipe and went out because... I'm picking up what I'm putting down. Oh, man, this game has got some crazy, weird things that I don't understand yet. So we made it to the end of 30. What I'm kind of doing is I'm going every 10 cycles, if you guys haven't recognized that. Roughly every 10 cycles for an episode, I think. Because that doesn't make sense, because this is episode 5. And last one was 4. Yeah, well, duh. Okay, whatever. I'm done talking. So we could hook this up. We could turn this Power Ranger back on. We could do that. Because this one, well, let's see. Let's deconstruct this one. We don't want anything else in there. That's just going to be our, oh no, tank. And we need a, ooh, plumbing. Okay, cool. This one, right over here. And we're going to try to fill both of these up in here, up into place. Enable the building. Go, go, go. And I tell you what, let's do the digging. And we're going to do all that. We're going to do all real good like this. Prioritize all this stuff. Excellent. Now we're just going to nuke it. It's going to turn on. We're going to go in here. We're going to dig up a storm. You guys said that, I've heard some comments saying that you have junk in the trunk and it'll get contaminated. I don't think that's true. I don't think some of the stuff, I know some of the slimes and stuff will contaminate, but I don't think this rest of this stuff will. So that's alright. I also thought we could change out and put one of the vapor ones in here. What was that? You ding dong? Why are you suffocating? You climbed up. No, do this one. Yeah, do that one. Now you can get out of here. You're gonna die? You're gonna die? No. Oh, okay. Whoa, slow down, Buckarooski. Slow down, Denmark. General Denmark. We're gonna put a gas permeable tile up into business here, and then we can let all the air out. And we won't let any of the moisture out. If we do, it'll just fall down back into our tank. Which is cool. I didn't think about that. That's a very good suggestion, so thank you. Let's also look at the power lines. How did this not get turned on? Why is there no power to these? Because there's no power to the base. The base is out of power. It's because nobody's... oh, everyone's doing this. That makes sense. I need to cancel these two. I think they can reach up 3 or 4. So, yeah, we have no power now. Okay, yeah. 8er. Let's do an 8 here. And we're going to do a 9 on this. Max priority is getting all sorts of junk in here. Ooh, there we go. Power's on. The whole goal of this episode is kind of have an area to make... ooh, put seeds in here. Have an area that we can place down scrubbers so we can get rid of the carbon dioxide. Also, some of you guys have said that it is possible to... that pointless research I talked about last episode, the temperature modulation. This... if we heat up gas super hot, or we heat up stuff super hot, then it can turn into like purified or liquid oxygen. Or I guess liquid oxygen's to cool it down. So that's kind of a neato burrito deal. But we do have an extra storage tank here. We can just get rid of this. I want to bust down into here, and as soon as we do that, we'll pop down a 1 or 2, probably 2 pumps down in there. I think that'd be something fun to do. And so that released all... oh, it's still releasing it. Can we see it go out? Oh, we can. Aha, that's awesome. And this stuff is like pure, perfect, pure, breathable, nice, perfect oxygen. There's not much in here. So that's awesome. You know what? Since this is gas permeable, let's put it right here, and then that'll flow over into our base as this thing fills up. And I'm going to completely seal this off if it ever gets power. We need to make a one of the coal plants. That's my goal. We're gonna do that. Coal plant and the LJ scrubber things. Ooh, we're at 30%. Gonna keep an eye on you, honest liar. Keep an eye on you. And we're down to 2,900 of that too. So we can bust down here, grab this stuff, but we don't really have too... Ooh, that's pretty high pressurized breathable gas. Contaminated, that's pretty good too. I wonder if there's... I guess we can get rid of the hydrogen. There's... Yeah, it's not that much there, not that much there. There's a lot of hydrogen here. I don't really want to use the electrolyzer thing. I don't really want to use that because it creates hydrogen, and hydrogen really messes up the place. We might need to in the future. Also, you guys have said there's some really cool little other animals. One's called a floof that eats contaminated oxygen and poops out slime and exhales clean oxygen. So that's kind of nice too. Good, insufficient oxygen generation. I guess we could turn it back on. No, we don't need to. What are you whining about? Barely breathable. We should turn it back on. This stuff up here is really nice too. Okay, it's back on. Doing the stuff, making them water. So my question is, do we leave all this in here or do we not? Do we take it out? They can't breathe. That's why they're getting stressed out, because they're going down in this tank with no oxygen. They're holding their breath. They're like, oh man, this is stressful. I can't handle it. Can't handle it at all. I do want to put a pump in the bottom of this in case we need it out of here. We'll do that, and then we'll do the liquid pipe over. It's not going to work. I can do the pump right here. In case I need to filter it somehow. That'll work. I guess they are hauling it now. Do we not? We don't really have enough storage. But they can get rid of it. We need to get rid of the copper ore anyway. I need a storage zone. So dark is now at 29%. Stub is up there too. I guess they're in here. That's the problem. And we're running the pipes up. Let's run in some power. We'll do the power through the same thing. I can do power in the wall here in case we needed it. That'll work. How's the research coming along? Did we select anything else? I don't know if we did. Let's just do the temperature modulation in case we need it right now. And we're out of... Ooh. Liquid pipes, really. Igneous rock. Okay then. We'll make it out of something other than igneous rock. Like... sandstone. Like that. That'll work. Man. Okay, we're up to 34%. We're out of power now. Dark and Stub need to lay down in here. Stub and Dark. Especially when you get up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, honest liar. It's not good for you to do. I wish that would be fixed. That's one of the big complaints that I have right now. So General Denmark is not the fastest of the treadmill runners. I could get another treadmill guy in, but I don't really need to. Kind of want to put in another meal situation with these things. Another line of them here. Feel that the air is decent level, still breathable. We have a lot of it in there, which is slowly filtering up over the base. It's so nice. We're up to 38%. Who's that now? Dark. Yeah, you'll be alright. We'll get you. We'll get you, brother. You'll be fine. These are still dripping in. I guess they're going back and forth, aren't they? Yeah. One to the other. So they'll fill up the same. Yeah, that'll work. Our main tank looks like it is full again. I guess I've skipped like a day and a half now, because I've just been letting them do the work. It does look like we're a little bit low on power. Like, power is not filling up very fast. And so General Denmark is our best runner, best athlete at level 10 compared to 8 and 7. So that's kind of neat. We're also running out of power or water down here, so we got to bust through that pretty soon. I don't know if I really want to. We have a lot of water here, so I'm thinking it might just be a good idea to hold steady for just a little bit longer and kind of do our next project. Since we have a lot, we have a decent amount of this. We've gone through 1,000 kilograms. What's that, a megagram? Is that even a word? I don't know. But I did want to get this made up. Ooh, iron ore, cool. So we're going to get the piping in here and picking up some water juice. Okay. Oh, they're going to go to bed again. It's so annoying when they go to bed. Wish they could work all the time. And they wake up. I love how they go take a shower every morning. Ooh, they're going to eat some food. Good, they harvested the food. I think I'm going to put up a food situation up in here. I think I like that idea. I'll just have a row of meal lice up in that thing. I don't want to crack into here yet, even though it's a low level of carbon dioxide. I want to have our carbon dioxide scrubbers up and running, which I kind of wanted to do in this video, but I need to get this piping system working. I guess we still have about 10-20 minutes left or so, so it might be done. I love how they still use the shower. Like, I don't know why I feel so smart about this thing, but I love this shower system. I'm going to do the same thing with the air scrubber once we get that running. Research is idle. It shouldn't be. We're fine with it. Yeah, that one's almost halfway done, and the insulation is next after that. So we don't want this thing to overflow either, but we don't have any water there, so I don't think it will get that high. Also, we have quite a bit in there, 800 kilograms, compared to 1,000 kilograms in here. It's awesome. 1,000. Maybe that's per square? I don't know. I don't know how to read the weights of things correctly in this game. Our oxygen is way high again, so we're going to turn this off. I hope it keeps the amount of Algae in there, and it doesn't delete it once we turn it on and off. But we have a ton. We have like 500. Even our worst spots are like 500, and right next to our carbon dioxide. So we'll just hold off on that. They're going to start their digging now. I kind of want to clear that stuff out, but there's a lot of it, and I don't have any storage. So this is going to work nicely here. We're going to have... I don't know where I should put it. I want to go up and down vertically rather than left and right. So I'm thinking I might just crack into here. I don't want to go into a vacuum though, because it's going to suck up all my oxygen. I might do that. I might. It's actually a decent idea to get rid of all of this stuff. But there is like no air down here. It's all unbreathable carbon dioxide. But once we get through here, it'll be okay. We're still at 15% stress. Then all the carbon dioxide should go down into this area. So I'm fine with that. It's nice to have them starting to work on things again, rather than just kind of doing nothing. And we're still doing really well on bad air. So most of our air is purified. This is barely breathable here. These deodorizers have been working very nicely. I'm pleased with that. And we have a food shortage. These need to be harvested, I guess. Might need to crank this back on for a little bit. Oh, we're back up full on power. Good. Let's do that forever. So the lice loaf, that uses these things. And I think it's... Oh, the loaf. This thing. And it takes bottled water, too. They can eat it directly. I think it does cause a little stress. But it doesn't cause diarrhea. So that's nice. We got that going for us. Oh, and they busted through. So they're going to get idle tomorrow, or they're going to start hauling things, right? I think so. I'm kind of thinking it'd be a good idea. Ooh, we got the utilities, we got the hydrofan. Maybe a good idea just to have one of these go through here. Let's see, that one. Let's see, that might work. We want it something like this. Just too thick. We're gonna do this, and this is just gonna be for carbon dioxide to run through, and then no, let's screw that. I'm not gonna do that. We are gonna run the ladder down though, and we're gonna start digging this whole thing out. So our next step in the base is going to be the biodistilleries. I guess we're gonna make them right here. Let's just queue some up. I want a lot of them, and I want this to work amazingly. So I don't know if it's going to work right or not, but we're going to do the best we can. I wanted little gaps in between so we can have the deodorizers on the floor. Like this. Like so. That's going to be awesome when this is done. And then we do need the tiles along the side. I'm going to put in a... I don't know how to do this the best. I got an idea. Okay, so that's the plan. A lot of these guys rolling in. We're going to need power down here, which means we're going to need a lot of power, which also means that we need a coal generator, probably. Correct? Yeah, definitely a coal generator. Or a hydrogen generator, but we don't really have access to one of those. So I'm going to actually build 2 of these guys down here, and I'm going to make them with a scrubber as well. So, man, we got the air scrubber. And I'm going to do 2 scrubbers for every 1 carbon generator, maybe. I don't know. I don't really know how this will work. This is mega project time. Oh, you know what I should do? Let's just do it in half. We're not going to let them through. Is that going to work? They can still go over there. But we could prioritize one side. I don't know. I hate not knowing stuff like this. Like, is this going to be too much of a stress issue right now? Oh, we do need to remove this. And our food's doing well, so we're good with that. Remove that thing out, and we're going to put a regular tile in. Okay, got the meal lice. Making a few of these things again. General Denmark's going to munch. Munch, munch, munch. I'm going to put in 2 storage containers. One right there and one right there, too. Those will be for the slime. Yeah, slime is good to store in a deodorized area. Maybe this isn't going to work. I'm going to change it up a bit. Okay, so that's plan A. I hope. Ooh, this is hydrogen, isn't it? Huh. Interesting. Hydrogen floats. Interesting. I could make a little hydrogen thing if I wanted to. Huh. I do know that these things are going to take up a ton of resources, but our supply here is going down pretty quickly. I might want to make a double entrance into here. I might want to do that. I'm not so sure. Like, we're at 33% stress too for stuff. Okay, bottled water's empty. You just went down and picked up the dirt inside. That's okay. Don't matter so much. How's our food? 15,000. Let's turn this off as soon as that turd drops out. Disabled building. I guess we don't need to disable. We can just click that. Okay. Now they're going to go to town. Going to build like a boss. All sorts of digging. All sorts of digging down into the tunnel. And it'll be good. Good. Tunnel's done. Let's break that off. And then they won't be able to go down in the second layer until we want them to. And that's kind of pointless too. Just regular tile. Another day, another dollar. They're going to rip it apart. Hopefully this stuff isn't, it's granite, so that's not porous, as far as I know. This might be a big project. I've not really seen anyone else make a big slime factory like we're doing right now. Insufficient oxygen generation. It does look like our oxygen's kind of getting taken over. We're going to filter up a lot of the carbon dioxide here, hopefully in a little bit. Wondering if I need to do that now, or if we need to do that in a while. Ooh, I need to build those up. I'm just going to let them work, I think. Gonna let them work up. I got a lot of good stuff happening. And we'll build that extra ladder, which it won't matter too much about. Yeah. Okay. They got to breathe, so they're going to get high stress. As soon as they hit, 45%, let's send them to the sleep machines. Ooh. Okay, oxygen, ooh, it's barely breathable. We need to turn this back on. Good, it's back on. Cranking more oxygens. Excellent. So I'm wondering how fast this stuff uses, because it says consuming water, so it uses 26 grams per second. I'm wondering where our air is disappearing to. Like, it should stay in balance, right? Like, why do we need to keep producing stuff? Why are we losing? Is it more and more carbon dioxide building up? But these should be purifying it. So I don't know, there might be some unit of weight that's lost or something. I'm gonna prop that door open so they can work a little faster. It's permanently open right now, and we'll close it down once we start generating a whole bunch of this nasty junk. We're gonna deconstruct that, and we're gonna put on a tile back there as soon as we can. Make another door. I love it, they're out of air. It's awesome. Okay, 38% still. Good, we'll put that back in. Good, so that's all built up. Let's open up this door permanently. Good. Pumping it out, making that floor, making this place good. So we just did open up the vacuum, which is not too cool. Ooh, I think we got the research ready. Yeah, we have one more research to go. Probably want to cancel that for right now. Ooh, look at all this too. We can harvest how much food. We got plenty. And we're at 38% still. Okay. Yes! Look at that water. Water's taken down nicely. I guess next video we're going to start pumping up the rest of that water in the rest of our base. Yeah, it's down a little bit. We go through quite a bit of water. A lot of it for the research, and a lot of it for our food production. So if we can get our food production up better, I think that would be nice. And we'll have plenty of dirt once we get all this excavated. You know what? I'm going to pause that. Let's pause the research right now. we're gonna have our guys do the work. So we're at 34%. That's really nice. A lot of carbon dioxide we trapped in here. Shouldn't matter too much. There's like, wow, whoa, that's a ton. Oh, it's milligrams. There's hardly any carbon dioxide down there. A lot of it's getting pushed down, and our oxygen production's going back up. But we're going through this stuff really quick, so I don't know how many of these we're gonna need. And they're still having a hard time breathing. All of the carbon dioxide is gonna go to the bottom of this thing. Hopefully we can get it scrubbed up nicely. And I think this produces bad air, if I am not mistaken. And we don't have any slime for it, so we're going to have to dig down into the slime factory down here. But that's kind of the goal of probably next videos. We dig down in and gather up more junk from in here, combine the water tanks, and that stuff. 33%, I'm cool with that. I'm good with them being at that level. Okay, I just need it. Uh-oh. Denmark, you just got stuck, brother. He's building everything? How am I going to get you out, dude? You're going to suffocate down there. And you're going to get hung. How am I going to get you out of there? You're suffocating now. Oh, great. You're gonna build the thing. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Oh, he got out. Wow. And now Dark is gonna get dead. Oh, you're kidding me. There, they're out of there. Okay, now can I tile it off? Hopefully they'll go build the tiles before they go down in here. No, what are you doing, Dark? Yeah, that'll work. There, now he can't jump down. Good. 33% stress, new dupes available, 18,000 food. Choose a dupe, and vomiter destructive. That's decent. Scaredy cat, small bladder, reject all. Don't need them in my base. We don't need none of them. Nope. Good work. So we got this happening. Got the sand in there. Yeah, it's not too exciting. So this is going to be for slimes. I probably need another. Oh, I should put one of these here, and we'll do a deodorizer up here. That'll be good. Very nice. Picking up the meal lice. Look at this. He's actually hauling the food in. Hot diggity dog. Amazing. Good. So I do want to dig out that. I guess I can allow him in the basement here too to get this done. I thought we were going to get a lot more stress than we did. Actually, let's get this one totally leveled out. Why don't I just make 4 up here? I didn't think of that. Carbon dioxide has been all pushed down there, and we have a lot of oxygen again. So let's turn this off and disable that again. It's waiting, so as it's waiting, we're not going to let it. And it feels like this is getting more and more oxygen all the time. So that's probably where a lot of this oxygen goes. It goes through that little fence, flows back and forth through there. Yeah, it's at 200 now. It used to be in the 50s. Okay, this is working nicely. Now, we're going to have to make a tank in the bottom to purify all this water. We're going to have to make another tank to purify the water. I think we could just run it through one of these things. Might be able to run it through that one specifically. We already have a pipe coming over here, right? Sort of. It wouldn't be too hard. Okay. I'm fine with that. Looks okay. Doing nicely. We'll get this last one built up, and then they're going to build the walls. This was going to be for slime, I believe. Organics and slime. We don't have any yet, so it can't. 33% stress. Cool. It's being delivered. Place it in. Looks fine to me. We have it all in. Now the question is, we don't quite need it yet. I'm thinking I'm just going to do the bottom refining layer too. Might as well get them all ready to go right away. Since our guys are working so diligently on it, I kind of like that. And we have to pump out. We're not going to pump the air. We're just going to deodorize it. I don't know if it creates liquid oxygen or not. So we'll have to see. Ooh, another dupe. What do we want today? What are we getting today? Choose a dupe and All good. Tinkering, reject. We don't need anyone right now. I was gonna do that anyway. Put the sandstone in. I wonder in the future game if we're gonna be allowed to. I'm gonna cancel that one. Like remove like sandstone, grind it up into sand, because sandstone. Eventually we can lose our base if we don't have enough sand to purify all this junk, which is pretty possible. I mean, there's not much. Sand is kind of a limited thing. I hope that doesn't come down to it. If it does, that's okay. We'll do our best. Cool, let's open that up permanently. Let these guys do their work. Still at 36% for Honest Liar. Carbon dioxide's gonna go strong down into here. Okay. It's fine. Fine, so far so good. And they're going to bed. I guess that'll be day 40 tomorrow, won't it be? That up there. Huh. So guys, I think I'm going to end it there today. We're at 37 minutes of recording, so I don't know how far this will edit down to. We got quite a bit done. I'm feeling still ahead of the game. My colony seems good. We're starting to get a little bit stressed, but we can take care of that pretty soon. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like we got a good colony going here. We are having some problems building this, but that's fine because it's all carbon dioxide. We trapped a lot of the base's carbon dioxide down here. And it looks great. Everything's going good. Day 40, no vomiting yet. Good to go. So thanks for watching. Keep your stick on the ice. We'll catch you next time.